I am on a video roll this week. As a matter of fact, I have 3 on my camera that I need to edit, so I'm hoping I have enough space on my memory card. I've been waiting to do this one. This is my Sephora VIB sale haul. I was waiting because I made 2 orders, even though I didn't really get that much. It's kind of bad when you have so much freaking makeup that they have a sale and you still have to get something because Sephora rarely has sales and you can't really find anything that you want. I went back and forth so much taking stuff out of my cart and putting it back in, and I couldn't decide what I wanted. There was like a couple things I knew I really wanted, and that was my first order, and then my second order took forever to come in because I think I placed it on the last day, the Monday that was the last day of the sale, and I guess they were so backed up because the sale was crazy this year. It took like 2 weeks for my order to get to me, but they sent me an email and they gave me 500 points in my beauty bank because it was taking so long. And then I got the that second order and they didn't put any of my free samples in, which was kind of a bummer, but this eye is watering, so I apologize. My makeup on this eye is going to be all messed up by the end of the video. But anyway, in the first order they gave me one of these bags, and in the second one they had run out, so I don't really need 2. I don't really like that it's got the strings on it. It's not as like heavy duty as last year's bag was, but let me just get started here. Actually, this isn't from Sephora. This is, I just threw this in here because I haven't hauled it yet. It's just some eyebrow shaping razors. I got this at Walmart. I think it was like $2 or something like that, so may as well include that in there. I did get samples with my first order. I always feel so stupid showing samples, but anyway, I didn't ask for this one. This must have been a replacement for whatever I did ask for, but this is the Caudalie Vinosource Moisturizing Sorbet. I'd assume it's a lotion. And then the YSL, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I don't think I asked for that one either, but whatever. It's just a perfume. And then this is an Urban Decay Revolution lipstick little packet. It has 69, Rush, Streak, and Liar. Just little pods of lipstick to try out. I already have Liar. But I haven't tried those other shades, and Streak looks really pretty actually. Alright, so little samples, and then what do I start with first? Well, this was my first order. I'll start with the second order first because that stuff's not as exciting. Actually, this is another thing that's not from Sephora either. This is the fresh soy face cleanser, and this came free with my Clarisonic, which I cannot speak about yet because that is my Christmas present this year, so I can't play with that yet. But it came with the free fresh soy face cleanser, and I really like this so far. This is for all skin types, so that's surprising that I like it because usually stuff for all skin types doesn't work well for me because I am very oily, but it has done a really nice job. I've been using it for about a week and a half now. Definitely, it doesn't really stop my oil or cut down on it much, but it makes my face feel really clean and soft, so I like that. Alright, so this is from Sephora. This is another face wash. I've been really into skincare more lately. So this is the Purity Made Simple from Philosophy, and this is a giant tube of it. It's 7.5 ounces. And you don't need much, which is awesome, so this is going to last me a long time. It foams up really nicely, and it has a nice scent to it, too. It kind of... There's got to be lavender in here, because it smells like lavender. Something, something, flower oil. There's all kinds of oil in here. Sandalwood. Carrot seed. No, I don't see lavender, but it kind of smells like lavender. I don't know, it's very clean and nice smelling. And I didn't mention the fresh one smells like cucumber. It kind of smells like the Freeman's cucumber peel-off mask, so that's got a pleasant aroma to it as well. But I like both of those so far. I've been using the fresh one in the morning and the Purity one at night. Alright, and then the other thing I got was, this is something I had been looking at for a while, and I thought it was really gimmicky, but I wanted to try it. This is the Formula X Delete nail polish remover. So the thing that was cool to me about it is that it has a little lock and unlock mechanism, and it's kind of like, oh, what am I doing? It's kind of like the big container of the Beauty Blender blender cleanser, where you can just squeeze the top and the product comes out. So what you do with it, and I painted my nail with a glittery polish for this reason. I just have one nail painted because I wanted you guys to see how awesome this is. This is super glittery polish, and everybody knows what a bitch glitter polish is to take off. So all you do is you take a cotton ball and yeah, let's okay, unlock it first. You take a cotton ball, do a few little pumps and it soaks it, and then I just want to show you how easy this is. You just hold it on for a sec, give it a couple of rubs, and it's gone. Like, seriously, the main ingredient in this is acetone, and I have tried pure acetone before to take off glitter polish, and it's still a struggle. I'll be there like scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing. It'll take me like 40 minutes to get all 10 of my nails clean if I do that. I hate the foil method. I don't have the patience to sit with foil on my hands for like 5 minutes and let that all soak in. I just hate doing that. Especially if you're doing it with acetone, acetone like kills your nail beds. But I couldn't believe how magical this is. It takes glitter polish right off. $10 for a 5.4 ounce thing of nail polish remover is ridiculous, but I'm looking at it in the sense that I'm not wasting as much because I'm not taking a whole bottle and pouring it and spilling some onto a cotton pad and everything. And I don't know, call me crazy, but this is my new favorite nail polish remover, and I will be repurchasing this when I run out. I hope they don't stop making it, because that's what always happens when I find something that I love. Yeah, that is really awesome. Like, I was insanely impressed the first time I tried that. I actually had like shard glitter nail polish on, and I just tried it for the heck of it, and I was like, did that really just take that off that quickly? So yeah, definitely recommend this. Like I said, the first ingredient in here is acetone, but I don't know what else in here is making it take the glitter off so quickly. It's got all kinds of like, it says acetone, water, glycerin, and then it's got lavender oil, soy protein. So I guess it's got stuff in it that's not going to dry out your nail beds like pure acetone does. But like I said, I don't know what's so magical about it and why it's so much better than just pure acetone, because I've tried that before and it doesn't take the glitter off. And then I had to get a Kat Von D face powder for my grandma, because when I told her the sale was going on, she told me to pick one of these up for her because she wanted to steal mine when she tried it out. She loved it so much. So light 44, it's the same color that I normally use. And then, alright, so going back, this is my first order. These were the things, well, two of these things I really wanted, and one was like an impulse buy. I can finally put this stuff away. I've already used most of it. I've had it for so long because I've been waiting to do this video. Alright, so let me start with this. This is an adorable little gift. This was only $10. This is the Tarte Pigment of Imagination, and I got two of these because, again, I got one for my grandma. This is going to be a stocking stuffer for her for Christmas, but it comes with a Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush. This is a 1.5 gram size, and then it comes with a cheek stain, which is actually a highlighter. This is 4.8 grams. So this is a pretty dinky size, but I think the blush is a decent size, and I really like the blush. I wore it the other day. This the color is Mirage, and it's like a light shimmery baby pink. Let me show you actually. Well, I wouldn't say it's really shimmery. It's more of a satin finish. Just a really light I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it, but it just gave my cheeks a really nice flush of color. That's a nice winter blush, actually. And I look like I have too much blush on today, but I'll show you what I'm wearing on my cheeks in a second. And then the cheek stain is called Fantasy, and again, it's just has a little protective plastic thing on here that I can never get off. Oh, I mushed it. Alright, so like I said, you don't get much product in here. That's as much as you get. But it's a really pretty color, and it smells so good. It says Super Fruit Complex on it, so it smells kind of citrusy. And, alright, let me see. Try and put it back in here because I don't want it to friggin'... I don't want it to dry out or anything, but I also don't want to get that thing stuck on it. Alright, so this is what it looks like not blended out. It's kind of like a metallic craziness, but when you blend it out, it's actually quite nice as a highlighter. It's a little bit more pigmented, like color-wise, as I like my highlighters to be, because I don't like them to show up dark. But if you use it really lightly, it should be okay. It just smells so good. So that is pretty. Like I said, that's a really cute gift for 10 bucks, and I'm sure on Black Friday or whatever they're going to have all kinds of stuff like this, because they always have the cheap little stocking stuffer things. But you could not pay me to go out on Black Friday, especially after working retail for so long, so I do all my shopping online. I don't know why people don't realize that, or maybe they just like the thrill of going out in crowds like that. Not me, I hate it. But most stores have all the stuff online, the same sales and everything, so I just do it that way. Alright, so this is another thing that I had been wanting for a while, and I figured I would wait until the VIB sale. If I don't drop it first. And I think I got the wrong color, because the one that I swatched in Sephora, I swear it was lighter than this, and I think I should have got the, I think it was called Moonstone. I don't know. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. And I think I should have got the Moonstone one because I'm thinking that was the one that I had swatched. But this is still really pretty. It comes in this funky compact, and you get a ton of product. It just has a little plastic overlay that says Becca on it. So this is what this one looks like. It's very pretty. That's what I have on as my highlight today. A couple things. It is very, very pigmented and shimmery. If you do not like a super shimmery highlight, I would stay away from these. What else was I going to say about it? You have to definitely use it lightly, and I don't know how they say that you can use this all over your face, because there's no way. It's so glittery. But like I said, this is more of like a pigmented gold. Like if you use too much of this, what is on my finger? If you use too much of this, you're definitely gonna look crazy, like a disco ball. But if you use it lightly and just blend it out, it's a really pretty highlight. But it's not the color that, I swear it's not the color I had swatched in Sephora. The other one was more of like a silvery shade. I don't know. I haven't been back to the store in a while, so I need to try and figure it out. I am going to keep this one because I like it as long as I use it light-handedly, but it's not the color that I really, really wanted. If anybody knows, is it the Moonstone one that's more silvery and, I don't know. It was a really light, like crazy shimmery one that I had tried out in Sephora, and I thought it was this, but maybe someone had messed with them and they were in the wrong slots or whatever, the testers. I don't know, it happens. Alright, so this last thing is something I had been obsessing over, and I wasn't gonna get it. This is the main thing I kept putting in and taking out of my cart. I wasn't gonna get it because I already have a NARS blush palette, but this is the NARS Virtual Domination palette. And I've learned now that if it's something that I keep thinking about and thinking about, to just get it, because I'm going to regret it once it's especially when it's limited edition like this. So I love the packaging, first of all. It's just got like shattered. Actually, I don't know if it's supposed to be shattered, but that's what it looks like. And the reason I wasn't going to justify getting this was because there's a giant Laguna bronzer. I already have a small one of that, and the color, what is it? Deep Throat. That's in the blush palette from last year. So I just couldn't stop thinking about it because I really wanted the highlight. And then I know when the collection had come out with these two blushes, the Sex Fantasy one and what's the other one? Final Cut. I think it was the Final Cut collection. I really wanted both of these, so I was like, you can't go wrong with that. And I believe this was from the Final Cut collection, the Adelaide illuminator, which I barely ever use because it's way more like pigmented than I thought it was going to be as a highlighter. But anyway, their blush palette last year was the Guy Bourdin one, and like I said, it had a little Laguna, so I already have that, and it had Deep Throat in it, so I already had that one too. But the blushes this year are the same size, and then you get a giant Laguna, so that's what it looks like. I'll do a few quick swatches. I'm sure everyone knows what Laguna looks like. It's a nice bronzer. It's kind of shimmery, but it's nice for fair skin tones, so no big deal there. I will use it. The highlighter is more of a sheer, like, shimmer type thing. It looks pigmented there, but as soon as you go to blend it out, it's very just shimmery. Which is nice because the Sex Fantasy blush and Final Cut are both matte, so if you want to make them shimmery, you can just layer that highlighter on top of them. So Deep Throat, another one everyone probably already knows what it looks like. It's a pinkish coral with a little bit of a gold sheen to it. It's kind of similar to their Orgasm blush. My hand was still wet, so that was a crappy swatch. Alright, the Sex Fantasy blush was the one I really wanted when this the Final Cut collection came out, and I kept putting off getting that. It's like a lavender pink, and it's a matte. Make sure my hand's not wet this time. That one's so pretty. Again, a very nice winter color like that Tarte one that I showed you. I just like light, like baby doll pink blush in the winter for some reason. And then Final Cut, which is definitely the most pigmented and scary color. It's like a bright coral, and that's actually what I have on my cheeks today, very lightly because it is so pigmented. Alright, so that was everything from everything that I got from the VIB sale. Like I said, it wasn't crazy because Christmas is coming anyway, and I need to do Christmas shopping and everything else, but yeah, that's it for now. I have to film 2 more videos today, actually, so if you see me wearing the same stuff, that's why. But I will talk to you guys in my next video.